back from our trip in Austin, the first challenge that we have is to sort of educate you guys, the community, about what it is that we want to bring. What was your outtake on the whole weekend, Dave?
It's kind of overwhelming, the amount of information that we received over the weekend.
How would you describe as far as what we went to go learn?
Yeah, so really went to go learn about, number one, the difference between flexibility and mobility. I don't think a lot of people really know that or even think about the differences, and how the useful range that you have is way more important than the passive range that you have.
For me, it gave us a structure that Dr. Spin and his team has been working on for years, but this is him giving us a way that we can apply it for daily routine. Then once you own that daily routines and own your mobility, then how do you increase it and why one should increase it beyond the point of injury. As a former athletic trainer, you have an athlete who would go from strengthening, and they're training, then at some point they get injured, then they go back to rehab.
Right.
And they rehab all the way up to the same exact point that they got injured.
Right.
And then they start training again. Whereas his methodology and his idea is to, let's just not stop it there, let's continue the rehab while we're continuing the training. And so it's a great system. Obviously it's a lot of information, and I can't wait to bring on a workshop. Bring on the workshop to explain more to everyone. Eventually, if we can develop a class into it,
Sure.
where people would come to a class that would give an overall blanket and an overall routine.
I moved generally pretty well. One thing that this really brought for me was the awareness of where my deficiencies are, and they weren't necessarily where I thought they were. Bringing awareness to where you're not moving right gives you a lot of power and moving forward.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. I got to take off my coaching hat and put on the therapy hat, which I haven't done in years, and just look at the body in different ways and look at issues a different way and incorporate that into Wheelhouse. I think it's a game changer. It sets us apart from everybody.
Game changer for sure.
Everybody. So that's it. Anything else?
That's it, man.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.